Hi, my name's Nick. I'm the 3D artist and project manager of the former Paper Pony Panic project, and I'll be guiding you through some of the inner workings of it. As you can see, this project runs on the Unity engine, but we're also using the JSON, that's JSON, format for data storage within the game, and some other library stuff that our programmer is probably better equipped to tell you about. Anyway, I have the start scene open here. Which is what you have to play test if you actually want to test gameplay in the game, because this is the scene that actually loads up all the required data for that. But let's go ahead and open one of the actual levels here, and I'm going to show you how this whole thing is put together. First of all, you should notice that we have this world object here, which contains all of the little pieces that make up our scene. And these are all the static pieces. So as you can see, there's a lot of objects in here, so it's good to have them tucked away here so they won't get in the way when you're trying to actually observe the interactive objects. So our world here is made up of these little pieces here, and these pieces can be found in our prefabs folder under sets. And here we would store the various different themed sets for the differently themed scenes that we would have. But right now we only have one, so let's open that up. And we have three folders here: floor, platform, and wall. And let's go and check out floors. Floors is just your standard little pieces, same as you can see there. And you can use that to make up any flat ground. This is a bigger piece if you want to cover more ground with the same pulley count. These are some experimental pieces. I don't recommend you use them because they're like buggy and stuff. And these are your standard non-decorative edges, the same as you can see here. Next up, platform. These are the interesting pieces. These are actually platform edges. So for example, this one is a diagonal piece. This is the same one as you can find here. This is a sharp corner piece, same as the one here. And basically the whole world is just put together from little pieces like that. And these are all static. And next we have our walls. The ones labeled cave underscore wall are also experimental, so they're not recommended for use. Of course, they have different heights and different types. So this is a corner piece, and then we have a half and a quarter height of those. This is a diagonal piece, indicated by the wall underscore DGN. So this is a diagonal, which means it's like square root 2 in actual length. And of course, you have your standard straight piece. This is a diagonal piece right here. And that's pretty much it. We also have water. So this is just a test piece, but this is an actual body of water. The same as you can see here. And if I actually go ahead and start this, you can see that it actually has a scrolling texture right there. So you have that. And of course, props are separate from geometry, but most of them are also static. So I guess if you want it to be really, if you want it to be really thorough, you could just put them into world as well. And that's all there. And that's all there is in terms of technicality. So our programmer can explain how some of the under the hood stuff works if he decides to do that. So let's see some gameplay. So again, we got to go back to our start. Let's not save whatever we just did there, and you can just go ahead and play test this, and we're going to maximize it. Go ahead and start new game, which puts us this is the model of Sugar Cube Corner right there, but it has a little material error, which I think we can fix. It's just 1 second. And just put on whatever material. So let's get the game started. Let's maximize it. So this is your standard gameplay. This is actually a test map with a lot of random crap in it. It's mostly reserved for programmers. So you can see in the background this is a model of Sugar Cube Corner. It's not my best work. This is actually the first half decent thing that I did for this project. And of course we have some randomly placed invisible warps there. Right there, there's a battle that you can't really escape from. I can show you that. You actually got to click here, and well, it's not very interesting. I also have this stage thing right here, but and of course, sadly, I haven't really found a way to escape this, so you have to go ahead and restart it. And the other thing is over here. So this is like a small test map of a stealth section that we were working on. That's what we were working on. Those little 3ds Max teapots are just placeholders for guards, and they're not very well designed right now because they will see you immediately as soon as you break out of cover. So actually what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna quickly go over to these guys and make them blind. So now we can pass by them, and basically this is where we're supposed to go. Oh, and over here. And this is basically where we stopped. And if you go here, this is already in green, a gray box. So this is non-functional. The guards there are inactive, a lot of hitboxes missing, but this is basically just a sort of a rough plan for what we had. As you can see, the whole thing's a bit oversized. And this is the final area. This is where Twilight's supposed to be in this cage. So this is where basically your goal is. And you have to go over here. Oh, whoops. Another hidden warp there. I forgot about that, but that was basically a cafeteria down there. Nothing really interesting. If you go over here, there's a secret warp. This is the test map that I showed you before. And some props that we haven't used yet. This is basically showcasing some of the stuff that we did. There's the water. It's not really fancy, it's just like a scripted texture scroll. And these are the buggy pieces there I recommend using. Some bones, some shelf with some stuff on it, and there's also a chain for some reason. Well, stalactites and gems. So yeah, that's basically it. I hope you enjoyed this little walkthrough of what we got going here, and well, hopefully you liked it.